To Brinks. Pettit with the ball. Bounce pass into Tancredi, wide open. Dave Westerkamp on the bucket. We have a foul call on number 35. Dave Wink, his first, for a push. And Jared Schoen will put the ball in play for the Wildcats. 2-0 the early score here, 7:40 just underway. Schoen inbounds to Hooten. Hooten has the ball stolen away. Pettit, shot off the glass, is up and in by Tancredi. And Carroll High quickly on top, 4-0. Maloney with the ball for the Wildcats. Back to Schoen, cross court to Hooten. In the corner to Ulrich. Ulrich drives, puts the shot up as he's going to be fouled. By number 41, Westerkamp. Westerkamp with his first foul, second team foul on Carroll High. Will send Glidden Basketball's Mike Ulrich to the free throw line to shoot 2. Carroll High on top, 4-0 early in the ballgame. First free throw by Ulrich was off the back of the glass, no good. Second free throw is up and in. Ulrich getting off the first point. Brinks will bring the ball down court for the Wildcats off the Westerkamp. Back out front. Brinks ball tipped away, stolen by Fisher, and Carroll High will get it back. Tancredi Brinks with the ball in a quarter to, and a foul going to be called on Schoen for a hold. Tancredi tries to go around Schoen. First team foul on the Wildcats. Tancredi will put the ball in play for Carroll High. Into the wing. Back out front. To Brinks in the corner to Pettit. Back to Brinks. Off the wing. Into the Westerkamp. Ball tipped away and stolen by Ulrich. Mike Ulrich drives in, puts it off to Fisher. Jeremy Fisher shot off the glass. Jeremy Fisher with his first bucket. For the 3-yard score. Glidden Austin trails by 1. Fisher with another steal. Ball tipped around. Controlled by Schoen. Down court to Hooten. Hooten will chase the ball down. Kick it into Maloney. Maloney shot off the glass too hard. Ball tipped around. Controlled by Carroll High. Pettit quickly down court for the Tigers. Back out front to Brinks. Back to Tancredi. Tancredi in the middle. Schoen with the steal. And Schoen will bring it down court for the Wildcats. Off to Jeff Hooten. Hooten in the corner to Ulrich. Ulrich shot from outside. Off the iron. No good. Rebound off the Westerkamp. And Brinks puts it down the court. Pettit will pull up with a shot off the glass. No good. Maloney high in air for a rebound. And Hooten on the fast break will slow it down. Hooten on the drive. Rolls. It won't go. And a foul underneath on Ulrich as he's over the back of Tancredi. That'll be the second team foul on Glidden Austin. 5:43 left here in the opening quarter. 4-3 your score. Carroll on top. Brinks will bring the ball down court. Pettit drives in the lane, pulls up, puts a shot over Maloney. That's good. Then Pettit picks up his first bucket. Schoen will bring the ball down court for the Wildcats off to Hooten. Hooten down court to Maloney. Maloney kicks it back out front to Fisher. Fisher has the ball tipped away, pulls up with the three-pointer. It's up and in. Jeremy Fisher with his first three-pointer of the ballgame. That ties us at 6. Pettit with the ball for Carroll High. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Fisher. It'll belong to Carroll High. 5:08 left here in the opening quarter. 6-6 our score. Pettit will put the ball in play for Carroll High into Westerkamp. Back out front for Brinks. In the corner to Pettit. Pettit shot over Schoen is good. Then Pettit with 4. Jeff Hooten has the ball tipped away and a foul called on Pettit. That'll be 2 on Benji Pettit, I believe. We'll give Glidden Austin the ball out of bounds. right in front of the timekeeper's bench. Ball tipped. They're chased down by Hooten. Hooten will get it across to Schoen. Schoen drives in the lane. Puts a shot that's up and in. Jared Schoen picks up his first bucket. And we're tied again at 8. Ball into Pettit. Pettit will pull up, put the shot over. No good. Fisher off with the rebound for Glidden Ralston. And Fisher will bring the ball down court for the Wildcats. Bounces it in to Maloney. Maloney's little turnaround is up and in. That puts the Wildcats on top 10-8. 4:22 left here in the first quarter. Ball tipped around. Cross court, Brinks with the ball for Carroll High. Brinks bounces it into Westerkamp. His shot over. Maloney is good. Tancredi on the bucket. Hooten will bring the ball down court. Has it tipped out of bounds by Brinks. It'll belong to Carroll High. 4:01 left here in the Ben Parrott will check in the ball game for Carroll High. Hooten will bring the ball down court for the Wildcats. Has it off his foot out of bounds. It'll belong to Carroll High. We're tied at 10 here with 3:56 left. Brinks with the ball. Off to Wink. Wink back to Brinks. Back to Wink. Wink will get it across the timeline. And he'll throw it back out front to Brinks. In the corner to Pettit. Pettit drives. Kicks it off to shot from outside. No good. Schoen with the rebound. Shot by Tancredi. No good. Fisher with the ball with Wildcats into Maloney. Maloney has it all ball taken away from him. And Brinks will bring it quickly down court for Carroll High. Layup no good. Maloney off with the rebound. Fisher with the ball. Lay in by Jeremy Fisher is up and in. That'll put the Wildcats on top 12-10. Pettit with the ball. Pulls up, kicks it off to Parrott. Parrott's shot is up and in. Then Parrott with his first bucket. Fisher down to Hooten, down to Fisher. Fisher's lay-in is too hard off the glass. Parrott off with the rebound. And bounce it off to Tancredi. And he's hammered by Schoen. And Tancredi will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul called on Jared Schoen. That'll be the third team foul on the Wildcats here with 2:53 left in the ballgame. Tancredi to shoot 2. The first one is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Nick Burdine in the ballgame replacing Jeremy Fisher. Tancredi's second free throw is up and in. Tancredi with 5. Hooten with the ball for the Wildcats. Back to Schoen. Schoen gets it down court to Maloney. Maloney back out front to Burdine. Burdine back to Hooten. Hooten kicks it back to Ulrich. Ulrich off to Schoen. Schoen back out front to Ulrich. Back to Hooten. Hooten into Maloney. Maloney shot off the glass. Is up and in. Maloney with his fourth bucket puts the Wildcats on top by 1. 14-13, 2:21 left here in the opening quarter. Tancredi with the ball. Well, foul going to be called on Burdine. First foul on Burdine, 14th foul on the Wildcats. As Brandon Hillman will check in the ball game for Carroll High, replacing Eric Brinks. Ball into Hillman in the corner to Pettit. Pettit cross court to Wink. In the rest of traveling call on Pettit. That's Maloney with the block. No shot. Turnover. Schoen will put the ball in play for the Wildcats. Schoen gets it into Hooten. Right back to Schoen. Off to Maloney. Cross court to Burdine. Burdine can't control the pass. And Pettit will bring it across court for the Wildcats. Shot from outside is in. Hit the rod. The basket will not count. No basket. As it hits the rod or the iron on the glass. No bucket on that last one. Schoen will put the ball in play. Schoen gets it into Maloney. Maloney gets it to Fisher. Back to Maloney. Maloney back to Fisher. Into Ulrich. Ball hits the rim. Hooten will change it, check it down. Into Ulrich. Ulrich shot off the glass and hit it in. Mark Ulrich for his first bucket. Daly. And another foul call on Schoen. That'll be 3 on Jared Schoen. Glidden Ralston on top here, 16-13. Ball put in play by Glidden Ralston. Hillman. And we'll have a traveling call against Glidden Ralston, and Chad Hooten will check in the ball game, replacing Jared Schoen. 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Chad puts it into brother Jeff. He'll bring it across the timeline. Drives in the lane, bounces it off to Ulrich, and Ulrich can't come up with a pass. He'll go out of bounds. Westerkamp will check back in the ball game for Carroll High, replacing Parrott. And Wink puts the ball in play. Hillman brings it down for Wink with the ball back out front to Hillman. Hillman almost an over and back to Wink. Wink will drive for the shadow of Fisher, and a foul call on Jeremy Fisher as he hits Wink on the arm. Now we'll put Dave Wink at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws there. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. 16-13 your score. Glidden Ralston on top. Wink's first free throw is up to him. Second free throw by Wink is up and also in. So a 1-point ball game. As Brinks will check back in, replacing Pettit. And Chad Hooten will put the ball in play for the Wildcats. Hooten gets it into Maloney. Maloney off to Fisher. Fisher will get it across the timeline, drives in, kicks it back to Maloney. Maloney chases down a loose ball off to Hooten. Hooten shot from outside, is no good. Ball tipped around. Bonnie controlled by Fisher for the Wildcats. Off to Ulrich. Ulrich slap, took it in. Mike Ulrich with 5 on assist from Jeremy Fisher. Puts the Wildcats back on top by 3, 18-15. Hillman with the ball in the corner to Wink. Wink shot over Maloney is good. Wink with 4. Down court, cross court to Fisher. Fisher pulls up, puts a high archer or something up. Everything. Maloney can't control the rebound. Ball tipped around, controlled by Ulrich. Ulrich throws it away. And Brinks will bring it quickly down court off to Westerkamp. Foul called. Offensive foul called on Westerkamp. As Carroll High will turn it over. 18-17 our score. Hooten inbounds to Hooten. Back to Jeff Hooten across the court to Maloney. Maloney gets it back to Hooten. Back to Jeff Hooten. Three-shotter by Fisher from outside the buzzer is no good. The first quarter will come to an end with the score. Glidden Ralston 18, Carroll 17. West Central Co-op, a business to exceed customers' expectations, carries a complete line of feed, fertilizer, and chemicals. To get the current bids on corn, oats, and soybeans, call their after-hours market lines. Ralston 667-3980 or Carroll 792-2985. West Central Co-op doing their best to serve you best. Drive around in style with top quality new or used car van or pickup from Mackey Motors in Lake City. They have a complete service department with a free loaner while they work on your car. For quality vehicles, go to Mackey Motors in Lake City. Proud to be a sponsor of the Glidden Ralston sports activity. At the second quarter of play, Glidden Ralston will put the ball in play. Hooten inbounds to Ulrich in a corner to Fisher. Underneath though, Ulrich, the ball kept away from Maloney. It comes up with by Hillman. Hillman for Carroll High. Off to Wink in the corner to Brinks. Brinks bounces it in to Tancredi. His shot is up and in. Westerkamp with the bucket. Ball tipped out of bounds by Carroll High. It'll belong to Glidden Ralston. And Glidden Ralston's Chad Hooten will put the ball in play. Carroll High on top 19-18. Chad Hooten, Jeff Hooten with the ball to Chad Hooten. Cross court to Maloney. Cross to Jeremy Fisher. 7:30 left here in the second half. Hooten with the ball for the Wildcats. Bounces it into Ulrich. Ulrich will drive all the way and kicks it out to Fisher. Fisher will drive for the shot that's up and off the rim. No good. Ulrich with the tip. Can't come up with the ball. And Wink comes up with a loose ball for Carroll High. Back out front into Westerkamp. Westerkamp. Another foul called on Fisher. That's 2 on Fisher. And Westerkamp will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Ben Pettit checked back in the ball game, replacing Brandon Hillman. 7:04 left here in the first half. 19-18 your score. Carroll High on top. Westerkamp's first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Second free throw by Westerkamp coming. Mixed up, came off the back of the iron, no good. Ulrich down with the rebound for Glidden Ralston. They bring the ball quickly down court for the Wildcats. Kicks it back out front to Fisher. Back to Hooten. Hooten will drive for the shot that's off the left, no good. Well, tipped around. Hooten comes up with a loose ball and a foul going to be called underneath on Westerkamp. That'll be the third foul on Westerkamp. And Fisher puts the ball into Maloney. His shot off the left is good. The basket will count. Maloney with his 6th point. And he'll go to the free throw line. And Maloney will shoot the free throw. Puts the Wildcats on top 20-19 here. 6:48 left in the half. Maloney to shoot 1. Free throw is up and in. Maloney with 7. And the ball will be off of Wentz out of bounds. Good play by Jeff Hooten. Causing a turnover. Chad Hooten will put the ball in play here for the Wildcats. Chad Hooten will drive, kicks it off to Ulrich. Ulrich will drive, throw it back out front to Chad Hooten. Chad Hooten drives, the shot blocked, and the foul by Maloney is no good. And Carroll will bring the ball down court. 21-19 our score. Pettit with the ball back to Wink. Wink will pull up for the three-pointer. Target's good. Dave Wink. And we're at Carroll goes up by 1, 22-21. Jeff Hooten throws the ball away. Hooten could hit the open Fisher to the basket. Wink will bring the ball down court for the Tigers. Gets it off to Tancredi. He'll get it to Wink, and Wink will get it off to Brinks in the corner to Pettit. Pettit pulls it away and tries to bounce it in. Parrott with the ball out to Wink. Wink's three-pointer not better so good. Parrott blocked by Maloney. Off to Hooten. Off to Fisher. The pass goes away. Carroll comes up with the steal. We're going to have an offensive foul on Brinks. Will give the ball back to the Wildcats. Woody Wink will check in the ball game, replacing Jeff Hooten. Hooten into Wink. Wink has the ball taken away from him. Shot off the glass, no good. It belongs to Glidden Ralston. As Tancredi tipped the ball out of bounds. Hooten inbound, gets it into Maloney, down court to Fisher, cross court to Ulrich. Ulrich drives, puts the shot. Oh, good, Maloney with the follow-up. Ball kicked around, by controlled by Tancredi. And Brinks will bring the ball down court for the Wildcats. Parrott with the ball for Carroll High. Off the wing, down front to Pettit. Pettit drives, kicks it out the corner, shot from outside, is short. Ball taken away. Shot by Wink is up and in. Glidden Austin will call timeout. 4:48 left here in the opening half. And your score, Carroll 24, Glidden Austin 21. Did you know the Glidden REC has a brand new line of hot water heaters? It comes with a lifetime warranty on the plastic tank and a 5-year warranty on the element. It's insulated with foam insulation, which gives it an R25 rating. So just think, no more tank to rust out, and it has a very attractive case. Call or stop by today at the Glidden REC, 659-3649. Timeout. Ulrich puts the ball in play. Fisher with the ball drives, puts the shot up in the glass with 2 yards. Fight for the rebound underneath, and Cam Green will come up with the rebound for Carroll High. Winks off to Tancredi, or Wester Tancredi with the ball to Pettit. Pettit with the ball, drives, puts the shot that's up and in. Then Pettit picks up his 6 points. Ulrich with the ball. And a foul called on Brent. Glidden Austin will go into the bonus and shoot 2 shots. Glidden Austin's Mike Ulrich to the free throw line to shoot 2. Brandon Hillman will check into the game, replacing Eric Frank. Glidden Austin trails by 5 here, 26-21. Ulrich's free throw is up and in. Second free throw by Ulrich coming. It's up and also in. Mike Ulrich with 7. Pettit with the ball, brings the ball quickly down court for Carolina. Back out front to Hillman. In the corner to Pettit. Pettit will take the 3-pointer from outside, no good. Shot is up and out, no good. Maloney off the rebound for Glidden Austin. Off to Hooten. Down to Fisher. Fisher will drive for the shot that's going to be up. And the basket will count. Jeremy Fisher with a good hard move to the basket. And he'll go up the free throw line to shoot 1. And Carroll will call timeout with 4:01 left. The score is Carroll High 26, Glidden Austin 25. Casey's General Store in Glidden is there for you when you need gas or groceries. But don't forget they have great tasting pizza and sandwiches too. Call 659-3753 to order your pizza. Casey's open at 6 a.m. Monday through Saturday and 7 a.m. Sundays for your convenience. Casey's General Store in Glidden. Stop by before or after the game. After the Carroll timeout, Glidden Austin's Jeremy Fisher will be at the free throw line to shoot 1 free throw. Foul called on Carroll High. Fisher's free throw is up and through. Jeremy Fisher with 10. Pettit with the ball. Reaching in foul will be called on Chad Hooten. And that will send Carroll High's Ben Pettit to the free throw line to shoot 2. There's both teams in the bonus. Pettit to shoot 2. First one is up and off at the front of the rim, no good. Second free throw by Pettit is up and in. 6 points for Pettit. Fisher with the ball for Glidden Austin. Austin across the Ulrich, the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Glidden Austin. Glidden Austin controls the ball underneath the basket. Jeremy Fisher to put the ball in play for the Wildcats. Now a foul called underneath on Ben Parrott is going to send Glidden Austin's Mike Maloney to the free throw line to shoot 2. 3:52 left here in the half. And Maloney will shoot 2. Maloney's first free throw is up and in. 8 points for Maloney. Second free throw by Maloney is up and well, no good. Barrett off with the rebound for Carroll High. And we're tied at 27 with 3:48 left here in the quarter. Ball tipped around, throw back out front to Hillman. Hillman shot off front, no good. Maloney high in the air for the rebound. Ulrich with the ball. Ulrich kicks it back out front to Hooten. In the corner to Fisher. He'll throw it back out front to Ulrich. And Glidden Ralston will set up. Into Maloney. Maloney spins, puts the shot that's up. No good. Fisher high off with a rebound. And a follow-up up and in. Jeremy Fisher with an offensive board. Puts the Wildcats on top. And we have a traveling call against Carroll High. As they'll turn it over. Carroll's Dave Wink travels with the ball. 29-27. Glidden Ralston on top. Hooten with the ball for the Wildcats. He'll drive in. Kick it back to Ulrich. Ulrich drives in into Maloney. Ball taken away by Wink. And Pettit will bring the ball down court. And a shot by Tancredi is up and in. And another foul called underneath on Tancredi is going to send Glidden Ralston's Mike Maloney back to the free throw line. 2:45 left here in the opening quarter, opening half. 29-29 our score. Steve Haight will check in the ball game, replacing Josh Tancredi. And Glidden Ralston's Mike Maloney to shoot the free throws. First one is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw by Maloney coming. It's up, but also off the glass, no good. Parrott off with a rebound for Carroll High. As Maloney misses them both. Hillman in the corner to Pettit. Pettit's three-pointer from outside is good, a two-pointer. Then Pettit with a two-pointer from outside. Down to Ulrich. Ulrich will put the shot off the glass. It's up and in. Mike Ulrich with his 10th point. And we're tied again at 31. Hillman with Westerkamp will get the ball across. Wink with the ball off the Pettit. Ulrich with the near steal. Ulrich with the near steal. Will be controlled by Carroll High. Dave Wink will put the ball in play. 31-31 our score. Off to Hillman. Hillman bounces it off to Barrett. Basket will count. Barrett with the bucket as Maloney gets his hand in the basket. 2:13 left. Hooten with the ball for Glidden Ralston. He gets it off to Maloney. Maloney can't run the pass down. And Carroll High comes up with the loose ball. 2:02 left here in the opening half. Hillman with the ball for Carroll High. Puts it into Pettit. Pettit shot from outside. It's a good. Maloney off with a rebound for Glidden Ralston. And a foul is going to be called on Hillman. And that's going to send Glidden Ralston's Jeremy Fisher to the free throw line to shoot two. 1:48 left in the half. 31-33 the score. Fisher to shoot two. Fisher's first one is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Fisher's second free throw is up and in. Fisher with 13 lead all of Glidden Ralston scorers. Dan Creedy or no. Haight with the ball off to Hillman. Hillman gets the ball away off. Back out front. Fisher on the steal for the Wildcats. Off to Ulrich. Ulrich will bring it down to Hooten in the corner. Hooten throws it back out front to Ulrich. Ulrich drives. With the shot off the glass and tip it in. Mike Ulrich with 11. Puts the Wildcats on top by one, 33-34. Wink will bring the ball down the timeline. He'll pull up, put a shot that's up off the rim, no good. Parallel with the rebound. It's up and in. Ben Parrott picks up 6. Ulrich with the ball down court to Fisher. Fisher can't control the pass. Parrott up with the steal for Carroll High. Deep in the corner. Back out front to Hillman. In the corner to Wink. Wink kicks it back out front to Hillman. Hillman throws it away. Glidden Ralston will put the ball in play here. 43 seconds left in the half. Hooten inbounds to Hooten. Jeff Hooten will bring it down court. Kicks it off to Fisher. Glidden Ralston probably go for one shot here. 34-35 the score. Cross court to Hooten. Back cross court to Fisher. Fisher will pass it off to Hooten. Right back out front to Fisher. 25 seconds to Jeff Hooten. In the corner to Ulrich. Back to Jeff Hooten. 20 seconds left. Deep in the corner to Chad Hooten. And he steps on the line out of bounds. Hillman will check out. And Owen will check in. Pettit with the ball. 16 seconds left. In the corner to Hillman. Back out front to Pettit. 11 seconds. Pettit drives, kicks the ball up. And it'll be a turnover. The ball in the back to Glidden Ralston. As Owen turns the ball over. Hooten will inbound the ball for the Wildcats into Jeff Hooten. Jeff Hooten with 5 seconds into Maloney. Maloney and a foul called. Foul call against Maloney. We'll put Carroll to the free throw line. That'll put Carroll High's Ben Parrott at the free throw line with 2.7 seconds left. On the end of half. Parrott to shoot 2. Parrott's first one is off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw coming. It's up and off and in. Ulrich. We have a foul ball with 9 seconds left. Parrott on the foul. And that'll put Glidden Ralston's Mike Ulrich. Seconds left, a double foul on the last play. A foul on Ben Pettit for Carroll and Mike Ulrich at Glidden Ralston. And with 0.9 tenths of a second left. And the shot will not count. And your first half will come to an end with a score of Carroll High 36, Glidden Ralston 34. Glidden Body Shop and Used Car Lot. Complete auto body shop and glasswork. Reasonable rates and free estimates. Just off Highway 30 east of Glidden, or call 659-2209. Carroll holds a 2-point lead over Glidden Ralston, 36-34. And Glidden Ralston will put the ball in play at the center court line. Schoen will put the ball in play for the Wildcats. Schoen puts it into Hooten. Hooten will get it across the timeline. Bounces it in to Ulrich, and the ball gets loose. And out of bounds, it belongs to Carroll High. And Treaty inbounds to Brinks. Brinks will bring the ball down for the Tigers. Bounces it into Wink. Wink going to give a little Pettit. Pettit shot up and in. Ben Pettit with his 11 points. Shown off to Hooten. Hooten deep to Fisher. Fisher pulls up, puts a little jumper that's up and in. Jeremy Hooten with 15. 2-point ball game. We're going to have a foul call on Jeff Hooten. It'll be the first team foul against Glidden Ralston. 7:26 left here in the third quarter. 38-36 our score. Carroll High on top of Glidden Ralston. Dan Greedy will put the ball in play. Puts it in Wink. Wink will pull up for the shot to put it in. Wink with 11. Jeff Hooten will bring the ball down for the Wildcats. Cross to Fisher. Fisher shot from outside is Off the rim, we'll get Maloney with the rebound. He'll put out for in a bucket count. Mike Maloney with 10. And he'll go to the free throw line, a foul on Ben Pettit. That, I believe, will be 4 on Pettit. 4th foul on Ben Pettit. Early in the third quarter here, Pettit will lead with 4 fouls and 11 points. 7:10 left in the third quarter, and Hillman will check in the ball game for Carroll High. Mike Maloney will put the free throw up and in. A 1-point ball game. Brinks wins it down court for Carroll High. Kicks it in the corner to Hillman. Back out front to Wink. Wink kicks it back out front to Hillman. Hillman in the corner to Dan Creedy. Dan Creedy back out front to Hillman. 6:48 left here in the third quarter. Ball tipped around, finally controlled by Wink for Carroll High. Ball scored. Carroll High playing catch with the ball. Shot from outside is in and out, no good. Ahead, Dan Creedy, or Westerkamp, can't control the rebound. It was well down to the Wildcats. Ball put in bounds to Hooten. Hooten will get it across the timeline to Ulrich. Ulrich makes it half pulled away, and then Jones steals it back for the Wildcats. Now the Maloney ball tipped out of bounds. It belongs to Carroll High. Tipped out of bounds. Carroll High looking slow. And Winks will bring it back across down court. Gets it out front to Winks. 6:09 left. Hillman with the ball for the Tigers. In the corner to Dan Creedy. Dan Creedy throws back out front to Westerkamp. Westerkamp drives. He's going to be fouled by Fisher. That'll be 3 on Jeremy Fisher. And that'll put Jay Westerkamp. Westerkamp with the free throw line to shoot 2. 5:55 left here in the third. Westerkamp's first free throw is up and in. Carroll High goes back on top by 2, 39-41. Second free throw is up and also in. Jones inbounds to Hooten. We'll have a foul call on Brinks. Only 3 on Eric Brinks. He's the third team foul on Carroll. Glidden also will put the ball in play. Jones inbounds to Hooten. Hooten will win the ball across the timeline. Tosses off to Ulrich. Ulrich will kick it back out front to Fisher. Fisher drives, bounces off to Ulrich. Ulrich in, puts a shot into Maloney. Maloney's shot off the back is good. Mike Maloney with 13. Brings Glidden Austin back to within 1, 42-41. Hillman, ball tipped around, finally controlled by Fisher for the Wildcats. And a foul is going to be called against Dan Creedy. That'll be the third team foul. Okay, Glidden Austin will put the ball in play. Jeremy Fisher out with the contact. And Hooten will bring the ball down court for the Wildcats. Hooten off back to Schoen. Schoen brings it back out front. Off to Hooten. We're going to have a foul blown against Brandon Hillman. That'll be the 15th foul on Carroll High. And Glidden Austin will put the ball in play. Extended from the free throw line. Shown into Mahoney. Missed the layup. Ball tipped around. High controlled by Dan Creedy. For Carroll High. And Hillman will bring the ball down court. Off to Wink. Wink has the ball tipped away. Hillman with the ball for Carroll High. Off to Wink in the corner to Dan Creedy. Off to Hillman. Hillman kicks it back out front to Wink. in the corner to Tancredi. Tancredi will drive, kick it off to Tancredi, will pick up the bucket. Ulrich will put a shot off the glass and slip it in. Mike Ulrich with 13. 4:16 left here in the third quarter, 43-44. And a foul is going to be called on Glidden Austin's Jeff Houghton. That will be the third team foul against the Wildcats as Jeremy Fisher will check back in. Nick Burdine will sit down for the Wildcats. Tancredi to put the ball in play for the Tigers. Into Wink. Wink. Double team. Double Wink gets it into Tancredi. Tancredi into, we'll have a traveling call. No basket. That basket will not count. Westerkamp on the travel. Donnie Winker will check in the ball game for Jared Schoen. He gets it into Houghton. Houghton will bring it down across court. We're going to have a foul called on Dave Wink. That'll be the 15th foul on Carroll High. And Carroll High will call timeout here with 3:58 left in the third quarter in your score. Carroll High 44, Glidden Austin 43. KCIM KKRL. When you want to find out weather, news, or sports information fast, you can always count on KCIM KKRL. On the FM dial, it's 93.7 KKRL, and right here on 1380 KCIM. Timeout. Glidden Austin's Donnie Winker puts it in play to Jeremy Fisher. Fisher's layup is too hard. And a foul is going to be called on Winker. That will be the fourth team foul on Glidden Austin. Josh Tancredi will put the ball in play for the Tigers. Puts it into Hillman. Hillman back to Tancredi. Tancredi gets it across the court to Weber. Weber back out front to Hillman. In the corner to Weber. Weber back out front. Hillman with the ball for Carroll High. 3:25 left. Wink with the ball. Knocks off the Parrott. Parrott's shot is no good. Ball will belong to Carroll High. Out of bounds. Tancredi puts the ball in play. Back to Hillman. Back out front to Wink. Wink guarded by Fisher. Double team. And a foul going to be called underneath on Donnie Winker. That'll be two quick fouls on Donnie Winker. Be the 15th foul against Glidden Austin. 3:06 left here in the third. 44-43 our score. Winker will sit down and Schoen will check back in. Hillman with the ball for Carroll High. Weber off to Tancredi. Tancredi shot blocked by Maloney. Off to Hillman. Back to Weber. Weber shot over the outstretched hands. No good. The ball belongs to Glidden Austin. Ball off of Wink out of bounds. And Glidden Austin's Jared Schoen will put the ball in play for the Wildcats. 2:45 left here in the third. Fisher into Maloney. Maloney double team. And we have a foul called underneath on Wink. And Wink will put his hand up. Third foul on Wink. 16th foul on Carroll High. And Glidden Austin will put the ball in play. Fisher to put the ball in play for the Wildcats. Into Maloney. And Maloney will be called for a foul that time. And that'll be the 16th foul on the Wildcats. The second foul on Maloney. 2:41 left here in the third quarter. Score still 44-43. Hillman will bring the ball down across the timeline for Carroll High. He's in, puts a shot that's up the rim. No good. Fisher off with the rebound. the Wildcats off to Maloney. Maloney pulls up the free throw line and kicks us up and in. Mike Maloney with his 15th point. Puts Glidden Basketball on top by one, 45-44. Wester with Dan Creedy with the ball for Carroll High. Kicks it across to Weber. Weber back out front to Hillman. Drive. Maloney with the block. The ball is out of bounds. It belongs to Carroll High. And Eric Brinks will check back in the ball game, replacing Eric Weber. Kick the ball back out front. Hillman's long three-pointer from outside is no good. We have a foul call on Parrott. That'll be the 17th foul. That'll put Glidden Ralston in a bonus here with 1:54 left in the third quarter. 44-45 your score. Glidden Ralston on top. And Glidden Ralston's Mike Maloney will be at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Maloney's free throw is up off the corner, no good. Violation call against Eric Brinks as he stepped into the paint after the shooter had the ball. Maloney's free throw is no good. Maloney's second free throw is up and also no good. Tipped around and controlled by Brinks for Carroll High. He'll pull up and put a three-pointer up from outside. That's off the back of the rim and out of bounds. It'll belong to Glidden Ralston with 1:43 left. And Schoen will put the ball in play to Hooten for the Wildcats. Hooten will bring the ball down court, kick it into Ulrich. Ulrich will drive, kick it back out front to Fisher, or to Hooten. Hooten will drive in a blocking foul. Will be called against Eric Brinks. And that'll be 4 on Brinks, I believe. That's 4 on Brinks. And Weber will check back in the ballgame for Carroll High. And Glidden Ralston's Jeff Hooten will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Hooten's free throw is up and in. First points for Hooten. Second free throw by Hooten is up off the rim, no good. Cantree out with a rebound. And then a foul will be called on Jeff Hooten. That's 7. Third foul on Jeff Hooten. And that will put Carroll's Eric Weber at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Weber's free throw is up, bounced down and dropped through. Weber's second free throw is off the back of the rim, also good. And that ties us up at 46. Ulrich with the ball off the Schoen. 1:19 left and we're tied at 46-46. 1:16 left. Ball tipped around and stolen by Carroll. Weber on the steal in the corner to, and a foul going to be called on Glidden Ralston's Jared Schoen. And that will put Dave Wink at the free throw line to shoot 2. That'll be 4 on Schoen. And Winker will check into the free end of the ballgame, replacing Schoen. Dave Wink will shoot 2. First one is up, rolls off the front of the rim and in. Second free throw by Wink is up, rolls around, also drops in. That puts Carroll High on top by 2. Fisher with the ball for Glidden Ralston. Fisher back out front to Winker. Winker off to Hooten. Hooten drives in the corner, drives all the way around, bounces it off to Winker. It'll go out of bounds off of Tan Creed and belong to the Wildcats. Fisher will put the ball in play with 48 seconds left. 48-46 our score. Bullock with the ball back to Hooten. 41 seconds left. Off to Fisher. Fisher will take a little jump shot from the free throw line. Too hard. All tipped around, controlled by Wink for Carroll High. And Hillman will bring the ball down court for the Tigers. Off to Wink. Wink drives. With the shot over Maloney. No good. Maloney out of the rebound off to Fisher. And Hooten throws the ball away. With 15 seconds left. And Maloney with the block. Off to Fisher. Off to Ulrich. Ulrich's layup is up and in. Mike Ulrich. And the third quarter will come in with a score tied. Carroll High 48, Glidden Rawson 48. Get a yard full of savings on Dave Whitemore Laundry Yard. If you're a white dealer, Lindy Equipment. If you're a white dealer, has America's most fun line of outdoor equipment. And the reward for this is great savings. Here, call Lindy Equipment and Glidden today. We'll start the fourth quarter on a technical foul call against Carroll High. Foul call against number 30, a technical foul. Jeremy Fisher will shoot 2 free throws. Fisher's up and in. Second free throw by Fisher is up and off the rim, no good. And Glidden Rawson will get the ball at the center court line. They're on top by 1, 49-48. Winker puts the ball in play to Hooten. Hooten will get it across the timeline. Off to Ulrich. And a foul whistle against Weber. And that will send Glidden Rawson's Mike Ulrich to the free throw line to shoot 2. Ulrich to shoot 2. First one is up and off to the front of the rim, no good. 7:50 left in the ballgame. Glidden Rawson leads by 1. Ulrich free throws. Second free throw is no good also. 49-48 our score. Hillman will win the ball down court for the Tigers. Deep in the corner, Weber. Weber goes back out front to Hillman. Hillman puts a long three-pointer. Outside to good. Fisher out of the rebound for the Wildcats. Glidden Rawson's Jeremy Fisher off to Jeff Hooten. Jeff Hooten will drive in. Throws the ball back out front to Ulrich. Into Winker. Winker will kick it back out to Fisher. Fisher drives. Pulls up with the shot. It's off so good. Maloney can't control the rebound. Out of bounds off to Maloney. It'll belong to Carroll High. Weber puts the shot over Maloney. No good. Ball kicked around. Controlled by Winker. For Carroll. For Glidden Rawson. Off to Hooten. Hooten down court to Ulrich and to Maloney. Maloney. Basket will not count. A foul called on Parrott. And that'll send Glidden Rawson's Mike Maloney to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Fourth foul on Ben Parrott. Maloney to shoot 2. Parrott will check out. And Westerkamp will check back in for Carroll High. And Glidden Rawson's Mike Maloney will shoot 2. First one is up and in. Maloney with 16. And Glidden Rawson goes on top by 2, 50-48. Maloney's second free throw is up and also. Puts Glidden Rawson on top by 3. Westerkamp with the ball for Carroll High. Kicks it back in the corner of Weber. Weber has the ball kicked away, tipped away. In the corner of Tancredi into Westerkamp. Westerkamp has the ball taken away by Ulrich. And then Tancredi comes up with a loose ball. He'll go to step it in. Josh Stanford put up his 11 points. Down court to Fisher, back in the middle of Maloney. Maloney on the drive. It's a little jumper, it's up and good. Fisher with a rebound, ball tipped around. Finally controlled by Maloney. And a traveling ball against Maloney. Turns the ball over. 51-50 our score. Glidden Basketball on top here with 6:26 left in the ballgame. Gilman with the ball for Carroll High. Gilman and Wink spins, puts the shot over. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Controlled by Tancredi. The shot's no good. Ball is no good. Other ball is no good. Ball tipped around. Finally controlled by Westerkamp. A three-pointer from outside. Off the rim, no good. Blocked by Maloney. And a foul is going to be called. To shoot Westerkamp to the free throw line. To shoot 2 free throws. 3 on Maloney. And Pettit will check back in the ballgame, replacing Hillman. Westerkamp will shoot 2. First one by Westerkamp was up and off the corner rim, no good. We're tied at 51. Hooten with the ball for Glidden Austin over and down court. Hooten on the drive off. And a foul call underneath on Wink. Now we'll put Glidden Austin's Jeff Hooten at the free throw line. 4 on Wink. 5:51 left here in the ballgame. 51-51 the score. Jeff Hooten at the free throw line to shoot 2. This one is up over the corner rim. It's the Wildcats on top by 1, 52-51. Steve Hake will check in the ballgame, replacing Wink. And Glidden Austin's Jeff Hooten. Glidden Austin's Jeff Hooten will be at the free throw line for the second free throw. Second free throws up and on net. It's the Wildcats on top by 2, 53-51. Pettit will bring the ball down court for the Tigers. Weber kicks it back out front to Pettit. Pettit dribbles around, has to go off his foot. Ulrich, Pettit will pull up for the shot up, it's no good. Ulrich off the rebound, down towards Ulrich, off to Fisher. Fisher's laying it up and in. Jeremy Fisher puts the Wildcats up on top by 4, 55-51. 5:22 left in the ballgame. Hake with the ball off to Weber. Weber kicks it back to Hake. In the corner to Tancredi. Tancredi drives, kicks it off for Weber. And he's going to ball to the traveling. Maloney blocked the shot. Westerkamp called on the travel. And Wink will put the ball in play. 5:07 left. Glidden Austin on top by 4. 51-55. And Winker gets it into Hooten. Hooten gets it down court to Fisher. Fisher with the ball, kicks it. Glidden Austin will sit up as he kicks it back out front to Jeff Hooten. 4:53 left in Maloney off to Ulrich. Ulrich cross court to Fisher. Fisher drives, pulls up with the backer up, and up and in. Here is Fisher with his 20th point. He'll lead all scorers. And Carroll will call timeout with 4:37 left in the ballgame. Glidden Austin leads Carroll High 57-51. For the Carroll High timeout, they will put the ball in play. 4:37 left in the ballgame. Glidden Austin with his biggest lead, 6 points. At 57, and the Carroll High turns it over. And Maloney will take the ball off to Hooten. Hooten will get it across the timeline. And he'll bring it back out front off to Schoen. into Fisher. 4:23 left in the ball game. Jones with the ball for the Wildcats. Into Maloney. Maloney has the ball taken up and a jump ball going to be called. A jump ball. The ball will belong to Carroll High. And Lincoln Owen checking back in the ball game for Dan Breed. Carroll High will put the ball in play. Weiss for Brinks will bring it down court for the Tigers. Back out front to Pettit. 4:08, 4 minutes in. Wink with the shot. Shot over. Oh! The ball sticks in the rim. The jump ball. The ball will belong to Glidden Austin. As the ball sticks in the rim. The ball belongs to the Wildcats with 4:03 left. Jones gets the ball into Maloney, back to Schoen, off to Hooten. Hooten will bring it across the timeline. Gets it in the corner to Fisher. Back out front to Schoen. 3:53 into Fisher. Fisher spins in the lane, puts a jump shot to several rolls up the rim, no good. And a foul on Jared Jones. That'll be all for Jared Jones. He'll foul out of the ballgame with 3:47 left. Jared Jones. Glidden Austin called timeout here with 3:47 left, leading in the contest 57-51. Glidden Austin timeout. Carroll High sent Parrott with the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 3:47 left in the ballgame, 57-51 to score. Glidden Austin on top. Parrott first one is up and in. 7 points for Parrott. Second free throw coming. Set up from Austin. Parrott with 9. And a foul is going to be called on Carroll High's Joe Owen. And that will send Glidden Austin's Mike Maloney at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 57-53 your score. Maloney will shoot 2. Maloney with 17. The first one is up off the corner, no good. Second free throw coming. Second one is off the backhand, get the ball tipped around, throw by Pettit for Carroll High. Pettit has the ball taken away from him by Hooten for the Wildcats. Off the Winker. Winker's shot is too hard, and a foul is going to be called against number 33, Joe Owen. That'll be 2. And that will put Glidden Austin, Johnny Winker at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Winker will shoot 2. First one is up and off the back. Good. By Winker's also good. Ball tipped around and a foul to the car on Maloney. That'll be his fourth. And we'll send Parrott to the free throw line to shoot 2. Parrott with a chance to cut it 2. The first is up and in. Look at this go. Fire off the rim. No good long off the rebound. For the Wildcats. Off to Fisher. And Hooten will bring it across the timeline. 57-54. 3:54 left in the ballgame. Winker back out to Fisher off to Ulrich. Back out front to Hooten. Into Fisher off to Maloney. Back to Fisher. Glidden Austin working on the clock here now. 3:13. Hooten will drive in. Kick it off Maloney. Maloney. Back out front to Hooten. Into Fisher. Fisher off to Maloney. Pass it off. And then Fisher to the other field. Puts it off. Blast it in. Jeremy Fisher with a 20-second roll. Fisher with a steal. Picks up his 22nd point. Puts the Wildcats back on top by 5. Pettit with the ball. He'll pull up into Barrett. Barrett will shot off that. He'll get his own rebound back. He'll follow it up. Good. Ball kicked around underneath. Finally controlled by Fisher for the Wildcats. Fisher will bring the ball down court. 2:33 left. Putin with the ball for the Cats. Off to Ulrich. 2:27 left. 59-54 your score. Glidden Basketball on top. Maloney with the ball. Back out front to Hooten. Hooten drives in. Pulls up a little jumper. It's up and in. Jeff Hooten picks up his 5th point. Puts the Wildcats up by 8. 62-54. 2 minutes left to play in the ballgame. Brink on the drive. Maloney on the block. Hooten up with a loose ball. Off to Fisher. And we're going to have a carry. A call against Glidden Austin. Call against Jeff Hooten. 2 minutes exactly left to play in the ballgame. Glidden Austin on top 61-54. Wink with the ball in play. Into Pettit. Pettit will pull up for the shot. Put it in. Then Pettit. Kick it back out front to Hillman, off to Brink. Shot outside. No good. Fisher high in there for the rebound. For the Wildcats, off to Hooten. 1:44 left into Maloney. Maloney goes across court to Winker. Winker drives, puts a shot, hit the rim. No good. And Carroll High will have the ball. Pettit wins down court. In the corner to Hillman. Hillman shot from outside. That's the score of 59. 59-61. Glidden Austin by 2. And that'll be 5 on Brink, I believe. And we'll send Glidden Austin, Jeff Hooten to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. And Glidden Austin will call timeout. With 1:14 left to score. Glidden Austin 61. Carroll High 59. Jeff Hooten will be at the free throw line for the Wildcats to shoot 2 free throws with 1:14 left. Hooten's first free throw is up for Glidden Austin back up by 3, 63-59. Hooten's second free throw coming. It's up from Austin. 2 cut free throws by Jeff Hooten. 1:10 left in the ballgame. Glidden Austin on top, 63-59. Hooten on the steal. We have a foul call on Hooten. Foul call on Jeff Hooten. And now we'll send Ben Pettit to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Ben Pettit with 13 points already. Chance to shoot 2. Chance to cut it back to a 2-point ballgame. First free throw is up off the floor. No good. It's up and in. 14 for Pettit. Winker puts it in Maloney. Fisher with the ball for the Wildcats. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll belong to Glidden Austin. 57 seconds left in the ballgame. 63-60 our score. Winker will put the ball in play for the Wildcats. Winker inbounds to Maloney, back to Fisher. Fisher will bring it back out to front into Ulrich. Ulrich with the ball back to Hooten. Hooten off to Ulrich. Ulrich drives in, kicks it back to Fisher. Back to Fisher, 43 seconds left, 42. Hooten drives off to Maloney. Maloney kicks it off to Winker. Back to Fisher. Fisher pulls back out front with 36 seconds left. In the corner, Winker. Back to Fisher. 28 seconds left. And a foul will be called against Carroll High's Dave Link. And and that'll be 5 on Wink. He'll go set down. And Glidden Ross and Jeremy Fisher will go to the free throw line with 27.1 seconds left. And Glidden Ross on top by 3, 63-60. Fisher will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws with 27.1 seconds left. Fisher with 22 points in the contest. Fisher is up and well down. Puts the Wildcats up by 4, 64-60. Fisher's second free throw is up and also over 24 for Fisher. Gerald Hack quickly down court. Hillman with the ball off to shot from outside of off the rim real good. And no shot at Winker is going to be called for a foul. With 16 seconds left. That will send Carroll's Josh Tancredi to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws with 16.8 seconds left. Steve Hake in the ballgame for Walker. Tancredi to shoot 2. Tancredi's first one is up and in. That's the Glidden Austin lead to 4, 65-61. Tancredi's second free throw is up and also in. Winker to put the ball in play for the Wildcats. He gets it in to Hooten. We're going to have a foul called against Joe Owen. And that will put Glidden Ross's Jeff Hooten at the free throw line to shoot 2. Now Pettit will check back into the ballgame. Owen in for the foul. And Glidden Ross's Jeff Hooten to shoot 2. Glidden Ross leading by 3, 65-52. Hooten to shoot 2. First one is up and in. Here's Glidden Ross with a 4-point lead, 66-62. Second free throw by Hooten is up and also in. Pettit with a three-pointer from outside to top the rim. They'll get Winker with the rebound. We're going to have a foul call against number 41, Jay Westerkamp. Holding call, and that'll put Glidden Ross's Donnie Winker at the free throw line to shoot 2 with 6.6 seconds left. Winker to shoot 2. This one is up off the front of the rim, no good. Second free throw is up and that's in. Number 5-4-3. This will be Carroll's last shot. Pettit, 3 points from outside is good. And that'll be your ball game. The final score is Glidden Ross 68, Carroll High 65. This has been a 10 TV Sports presentation filmed by John Johnson. Support these fine sponsors: the Carroll Day Newspaper, the Glidden Oil Company, Farmers Co-op Elevator, Marketing Incorporated, Chuck's Body Shop, Schoen Lumber Company, the First National Bank and Trust, West Central Co-op, Mackey Motors, the Glidden REC, Casey's General Store, Glidden Body Shop, Carroll Broadcasting, and Lynn Equipment. Your final score again, the Glidden Ross Wildcats defeat the Carroll High Tigers 68-65.
Harding has not been charged in the Nancy Kerrigan assault case, and a grand jury probably won't complete its investigation until after the roster deadline. Today on the ice, the NHL All-Star Game. Eric Lindros on the breakaway for the Eastern squad. He sticks it in to make it 2-2 in the first period. At the other end, Wayne Gretzky will center the puck for the Western squad. Brendan Shanahan there for the goal to make it 3-2, but the Eastern Conference went on to win another high-scoring shootout. There's your final, 9-8. At the Australian Open, Stefan Edberg, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, and Gabriela Sabatini were among those moving into the fourth round. Both top seeds, Pete Sampras and Steffi Graf, will play matches on Sunday, which is actually just getting started right now in Australia. And of course, the NFL's conference championship games are set for tomorrow. TVA will carry the NFC matchup between the 49ers and the Cowboys. That gets started at 3 o'clock.
You being the expert that you are, you may have a few predictions.
Well,
it's always dangerous.
It's one of those heart versus your head things. My heart says Chiefs, my head says Bills, and I guess I'd like to see the 49ers win, but I think it'll be the Cowboys.
And how do you feel about it, Steve?
Yeah.
Have you any predictions?
I'll predict the game's over.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one, Steve. We'll be right back.
The switch is on. You've made TVA's first News at 5, Central Iowa's fastest-growing newscast. Since its debut last July, more than 16,000 Central Iowans have made the switch. And we'd like to say, thanks. Check out TVA's first News at 5 with Sue Mason, Steve Carlin, and Connie McBurney. And see why the switch is on. For 16 days in February, Olympic skiers will fly. Olympic skaters will soar. Olympic athletes will attempt the impossible. And when the events closer to home command your attention, there's no competition. For the most complete coverage of all the action, from Central Iowa to Norway, stay with TV8 News. The Olympic Winter Games return to TV8. Share a moment with the world.
Tonight's TV8 News at 6 is being simulcast on KDLS Radio in Perry, 1310 on your AM radio dial.
TVA Steve Oswald is in Los Angeles right now covering Iowa.
Maytag has decided to keep its new washing machine production in Newton.
The first picture is coming in now. As you can see, the building is still smoking.
19 people are treated today for carbon monoxide poisoning.
You know, if we weren't up that late at night, it wouldn't have happened. And I apologize to my teammates.
When you need news first, fast, and from the scene, turn to TVA News.
Reminder, there's a dense fog advisory as close as Boone, Story, and Jasper counties to the north central and northeastern part of the state. As for us, mostly clear skies tonight. A few areas of fog will be developing. Look for a low tonight, 25 degrees, winds south-southeasterly 5 to 10, variable later on. For tomorrow, patchy fog lifting in the morning, mostly sunny by the afternoon. Look for a high close to 50 degrees, variable winds under 10 miles per hour. Sunday night calls for fair skies, a few clouds in the upper atmosphere, low around 30 degrees, and partly sunny skies on Monday. Believe it or not, a high near 50 degrees.
Great forecast. Well, recapping our top story tonight, fire officials are still on guard tonight after a building fire downtown Des Moines last Thursday. Investigators are monitoring the building for hot spots or material that could reignite. Meanwhile, about 100 tenants are still homeless from the fire. The blaze so far has created $500,000 in structural damage alone. Officials will continue to check the building for a few more days.
And that is our news to this hour. We will be back, though, again tonight at 10 o'clock.
We'll see you then.
Thousands of people are waiting for organ donations and bone marrow transplants. Just a fraction of those in need ever get these life-saving procedures. But that could change if more people knew how to be tested and how to plan for donations. I'm Mary Brubaker. Won't you join me on Sunday, January 23rd at 11 a.m. for Straight Talk? You'll learn more about the programs at the University of Iowa and Mercy Hospital here in Des Moines. Straight Talk. I promise that's what you'll get.
NexRad Super Doppler, the most powerful radar in Iowa. Now, TV8 Super Doppler pinpoints weather, slicing through storms to reveal more information than any other system in Iowa. Zoom in on the metro area. Track storms across the entire state. Get inside storms to find out how the weather will affect you. NexRad Super Doppler on TV8 News. Here are tonight's lucky day numbers on KCCI TV8.
Their sibling rivalry never stopped, but did an adult brother try to hire a hitman to have his sister killed? I'm Craig Rivera, and this is Inside Edition Weekend.